Humans, what have you learned?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Ion Storm, and I am here today to do the review for Doom The Dark Ages. Yes, I've played a hell out of this game. I used it to review the Nacon Revolution X Unlimited, so I will put a link up in the corner for that review. But before you click that and jump on to a different one, please watch it though. Stick around for the review of Doom. So obviously this is the prequel to Doom 2016 and its sequel Doom Eternal, and it does not disappoint. It is here to set up the origins / rise of the Slayer himself, and oh my god, they have put cutscenes in this game. They have taken the story out of the codex and they have put it into some beautifully rendered cutscenes, and obviously the game itself looks absolutely amazing. Powered by the id Tech engine, never disappoints, no frame rate drops, no screen tearing or anything like that. It is purely a beautiful buttery smooth game from start to finish. I captured the footage that you're watching now on GeForce Now, and I've also played it on the Xbox Series X, and it still looks as beautiful on that as it does through a streaming service. So if you've got a high-end PC, you're going to get all the luxuries that I got with GeForce Now, but you're going to be playing it natively. So yeah, it's a beautiful looking game, and what more do you need with a beautiful looking game? But you need some epic level audio, and this game doesn't disappoint either. If you have got a really good set of headphones or earbuds, you are in for an audio delight. This thing will blow your eardrums. It has got an epic heavy metal soundtrack. The ambient noises are absolutely insane. You can hear, especially in this footage shown, you may get a brief look at some point of a Titan and a Hell Demon fighting above you, and you can hear everything. The moans, the groans, the creaking of the armour. It is so amazing to listen to. It is brilliant. They have crafted some amazing audio around this game. It is a delight to listen to. Obviously, with all that, you need some amazing gameplay. Now, this is where the game differs from the previous two titles. The previous two titles have got their own DNA, and they have taken what they would say would be the best bits and put them into Doom The Dark Ages, but in the process they have lost a few bits that they should have kept in. Obviously, this game still has its traversal, but that has been toned down compared to Eternal. You still have your close quarters fights within tight, darkly lit corridors with a load of hell demons, but they've now gone for this fully fledged massive open battles because obviously they've put in this shield system with a parry and melee combat. Now, when you first boot the game up, this is going to overwhelm the hell out of you. It is doing so much on the screen at one time. You have hordes of enemies coming at you, throwing different things at you at the same time, and you have to try and remember to parry hell surges, projectiles, bullets, as well as try and shoot people and not die. And this game, I will say, is absolutely brutal. You will die a lot, and obviously that is scalable within the menus, and I had to tone it back slightly because this game honestly was kicking my arse. Other than that, you've got fluid, grounded Doomslayer. He feels like he has just been pulled straight out of the original Doom, so I will give them credit on that. It feels amazing to play, other than that parry system. Personally, if they kept the dash feature in from Doom Eternal, it wouldn't have been so jarring. It would have made it a little bit more fluid. But other than that, I cannot fault the gameplay. It has got everything you would want. You have very large open maps. They are relatively huge. They can be a bit empty. They don't spawn enemies in like I thought they would have done, but they are good enough for what this game needs. When it comes to collectibles, this thing has got you covered. There are hidden gems, hidden dungeons, having to find keys. There is loads to do. So gameplay wise, this game has got you covered from start to finish. They've also bolted in, and they definitely feel like they were bolted in, and I know a lot of other people have said the same, but you have the Titan levels where you're controlling a massive mech, and the dragon flying levels. Now, they are fun all on their own. You feel invincible powering around in that mech, and the dragon levels feel like they were ripped straight out of the Panzer Dragoon games back in the day, especially the 3D ones that they brought out. They're fun, the game is fun. I cannot fault it, the gameplay is fluid, it is quick. Everything just comes together other than the amount of things on screen all in one go. That is my only gripe with the gameplay. Replayability. This game has got you covered on that as well, because this game is scalable to whatever you want. So if you want to go in feeling like an absolute badass, you can turn down the amount of damage that the Doomslayer takes. You can also up the difficulty of the enemies, the parry window. There is so much customization, it is unreal. So this has got a lot of replay value. You can go in and mess around with it to your heart's content. My overall thoughts on this game: it has to be very, very frustrating when you have played two amazing games in a trilogy and then they add in the parry system and that melee combat. It is so jarring. Once you've got your head around it, it is perfectly okay. But when you first jump in, it does not feel like a Doom game. It feels like something separate. All three games, to be fair, have felt like that. They have all felt like their own game in their own right. Maybe later down the line they can amalgamate the whole lot, because it's not got a consistent story element in a sense, because you didn't have the shield and you didn't have the melee combat in the previous two games. Yes, you had all of the lovely stuff with punching them in the face and all of that stuff. The other thing I forgot to mention when we were looking at the gameplay is the glory kills. They have ruined them in this game. They are nowhere near as visceral as they were in the previous two titles. I know people found them a bit jarring because it took you out of the gameplay, but there was nothing better than watching you rip out an eyeball or anything like that in some grotesque manner. They feel a bit lackluster in this game. Obviously, my score is going to be an 8.5 for this game, purely on the aspect of they've taken the dash out, which could have made that whole system with the melee combat and the shield feel a lot more fluid, and also the traversal and other little things have knocked that score down to 8.5 because it just does not feel consistent between all three titles, which is a shame. Don't get me wrong, it is an amazing game and I can't fault it at all. I have had some serious fun playing it. So there is my review for Doom The Dark Ages, and I would love to know what you feel about Doom. So please hit me up in the comments, and if you've liked my review, it is obviously the fledgling review for the channel, other than the Nacon Revolution X, which is a little bit different when you have got something in your hand and it's a show and tell. These reviews are more personal preference. So I'm not saying don't go and play it, because obviously the game's on Game Pass, so if you feel obliged, sign up to Game Pass for a month, play it. If you don't like it, you haven't lost anything at all. So hit the like button if you have enjoyed the review, comment, let's have a chat about Doom. Hit the bell to be notified of future content coming to the channel, and please, I have seen a load of new viewers come into the channel, especially with the Nacon pad review. That thing has blown up, and I thank you very much for all of the views on that, and anyone that is going to be watching it after the fact of me recording this video, I thank you very much. But the one thing that is missing is hit the subscribe button, because I can't grow this channel on my own. I need all of you guys to help me as well. So on that note, I'll repeat it again. Hit the like button if you have enjoyed this review. Comment if you would like to speak about Doom and your opinions on the game. And also hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all on the next one.
Humans, what have you learned?